Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex and I would absolutely love it if you love this content, if you love these videos, if you want to support me, if you want to support the channel, if you want to let me know, girl, I like this content, keep making it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really lets me know that you guys like the videos. A couple of housekeeping things before we get into Love Island US episode 12. First things first, thank you guys so much for bearing with me with these videos because Love Island, and I am reviewing both UK and US, they come on every day and it is a lot. Like, believe it or not, it's a lot to record and edit 2 separate videos every single day and try to get them up. So thank you for bearing with me. Like I said, with Love Island US, I will have you guys those videos next day. Like, too much is going on for me to skip days. However, with UK, I am recording in batches of 2, so the next UK video should be up tomorrow, if that makes sense. Second thing, perfect match. I don't think I'm going to be doing a video on the channel. There's just way too much going on with Love Island, where and I'll be honest, I watched Perfect Match and I have like some thoughts on it, but I don't have a lot of thoughts on it. So I'm going to promote my TikTok again. I'm going to put it right here. TikTok is where I've been giving like bite-sized snippets of my thoughts. I've also just been transforming my TikTok into a lifestyle page. But I am talking right now a little bit about Perfect Match, Love Island. And so that's where you can hear my thoughts on the season. You can go ahead, check me out here. And that's where I'll be giving my thoughts on this season of Perfect Match. I have not seen the finale as of filming this, but like I said, I just will not have the time to do a full-length video because still have Love Island, still have plans this week, and then next week I'm actually going to be in New York. The videos will be coming because I'm going to be in New York with my sister, so the videos will still come. I'll probably maybe even record with her one video if she's up for it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Thank you for your understanding. Now, let's get into Love Island US. Baby, this episode was insanity. This episode was insanity. This episode was insanity. All right. So we start off the episode with Miguel and Olivia kissing. At this point, he gives her butterflies. And so something is definitely starting to blossom between Miguel and Olivia. But, you know, we're going to see that Miguel still is kind of trying to see, though. He's trying to put his feelers out. He does say, though, that his cards are still open. We will see that. So Hakeem and Janae are also talking, and they're just having a little bit of back and forth banter. Hakeem is having that same conversation that he had with, I think it was Liv, about being the little spoon or the big spoon. So they're just talking. I'm going to be honest. I don't see the romantic connection between these two. I think it's already been established. Hakeem don't like us. Hakeem don't like us, and that's okay. Like, for me, that stuff don't matter because, you know, y'all got really triggered a few months ago on this channel when I talked about the black wife effect and things like that, as if I'm not married to a non-black Hispanic person. Like, baby, I don't care. But let's just be honest about it. Like, Hakeem does not like us. So this is all like, kind of like, meh. So Leah crazy ass starts saying that she is starting to get the ick for Connor.
I don't know. I think like, oh God, now that I think like it's something I have, I don't want it anymore. I don't want to like kiss and touch him in bed.
You don't have to.
I just like hate his skinny jeans.
You're gonna get over these eggs.
I'm so messy. Let me preface this by saying I'm ill and I'm sick. He's too nice.
I was like, I know this girl is not getting the ick for Connor. After she did the most, the certified absolute most to get this man, she says that his jeans are too tight and he's too nice. What'd I say? Leah is toxic. Leah is one of those girls that is very toxic. I actually think Leah and Serena are birds of a feather. They both are used to these toxic men that give them the runaround. So when they have a guy who likes them, they get the ick. Because Leah already has the ick. And Serena, of all people, clocks that Leah wants a guy who may leave her. That guy that gives her that rush that he might not be there. I couldn't believe that this girl said she had the ick. So Cordell and Serena are talking.
The way that I do with him. I am a slow burner, and he's respected that. Like, since I said let's be in a friendship couple, that was the pace that I needed. You definitely have that shit on your lip.
And Serena makes this comment where she says that no one else would be as accepting of how slow she moves except for him. She does, though, say that it is no longer a friendship couple, because Cordell asks, he's like, so is it still a friendship couple? He's like, mm-mm. And they kiss. Why did they kiss like that, though? And his eyes were open. Did anybody else see that Cordell's eyes were open? But that is one kiss that they have during the episode. Spoiler, they have another one. So I don't know, though. This to me is very weird because I'm like, I really think Serena is toxic. Like, if she genuinely likes Cordell, that girl toxic. She's toxic, because how do you like this man? Next morning, Leah is talking with the girls, and she wants to tell Connor that she doesn't want to touch at night anymore. She doesn't like that it's, it feels so safe and sweet. And, the girls ask her about it. She's like, safe and sweet. What she wanted to say is that it's boring. Like, she said a bunch of words, but the reality is Leah wanted to say that safe and sweet, like Connor, is boring. And Sarita's avoidant and chimes in again and is like, she used to not want Cordell to touch her at night or cuddle with her at night, but she got turned on last night by the kiss. And I'm like, Sarita, what kind of acting lessons they gave you? Did production pay for you for some acting lessons? Because there's no way. There's no way you like this man now. So Leah and Connor do go ahead and have the chat.
Personally, I'm not like a really like touchy person. It's just like it is how I am.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I'm not the type to like grab your dick on like the first night.
I was not expecting
No,
you to do that last night. I mean, go ahead, but like.
I'm feeling a bit iffy this morning.
And Leah tries to say, like, she's not a very touchy person. She doesn't love to, like, be cuddled up all the time at night. And she says that she feels really iffy about Connor. And she even says that she feels like it's too soon to cuddle with him. Leah is crazy. Oh, Leah is a dangerous type of girl. Leah is a dangerous girl. So Andrea and Rob, nothing really happens over the course of this episode with them, but she does feel like they are growing as a couple and they are getting more comfortable with each other. And scene. So Miguel and Nicole start to chat, and Miguel, he's laying it on thick.
I like you too. I like your personality. And you're my type, like, physically.
Yeah.
Usually.
Mentally. I hope mentally as well.
We'll see. I don't know you yet, but
Sure you
I'm
don't.
just saying, like, on the outside, you're really, like, my type usually.
Yeah.
Miguel is just, I don't know.
He is telling Nicole that she is the girl that he wants to get to know the most. That while he is enjoying his time with Liv, he would have loved to share a bed with her. And she's his type physically. I'm going to be honest, I feel like he went for Liv because he felt like Liv was kind of an easy choice. I feel like on the surface, Liv is attractive, she's blonde. But yeah, I wasn't buying 1,000% that Miguel was like in love with Olivia. Mm-mm-mm. And we pan back to the girls, and Serena is yet again talking about how she's a slow burner. And I already said this in my last video. Slow burners still burn. And then would I even consider what Serena did a slow burner? Because Serena went from having the absolute ick to being in love with the guy, seemingly. And I'm just like, is that even a slow burn? Because I don't know. So anyway, we have this competition, and they have to do this little obstacle course thing and then answer some questions. So
Sassy man child.
I'm the one faking this entire thing going on right now.
Yeah, okay, you're the one that's butthurt.
I think we made a fair decision.
And everyone was like,
Yeah.
Appreciate the cool down.
What did I say about arguing with women?
I'm not arguing.
well, here are some notable things that happened in this conversation. Serena and Cordell say Leah and Connor are the most toxic couple. And Leah specifically tries to call Serena toxic. She's like, toxic like you? And I was like, ooh. And Connor also takes the chance to call out Janae. And I have questions because why is Connor always trying to call her out? Like, I feel like Connor is shady. I don't like Connor's behavior. Connor's a little sassy for me. I'm going to be honest. He's a little sassy because there's no reason why you need to be throwing shade every day and then saying that you're throwing shade. Like, he just the day before was like, I wanted to throw some shade at Janae. That's why I gave her a 7. Like, bro, why are you so sassy? Like, be so for real. So Miguel and Liv say Hakeem and Janae are faking it until they make it. Duh, because Hakeem don't like us. We know that. Kaylor and Aaron say that Connor and Leah are the most likely to burn out first. And Janae chimes in and says they've already burned out. Janae's another one where I'm like, baby, it's okay. It's okay to keep the mouth zipped about Connor. He was not your boyfriend. He was not your boyfriend, baby. You beautiful. Your bombshell is coming, Janae. Your bombshell is coming. Just shh. Okay? And Rob and Andrea say they want to see Hakeem and Janae get dumped next because Janae wants a boyfriend, not a best friend. I agree. Look, I agreed with that statement because I already said it. He don't like us. So Hakeem and Janae say that Connor and Leah are the most annoying. So after the game, people are kind of ruffled up, at this point. And Connor actually confronts Leah about not being as excited to be in a couple as he is.
Very, respectful, and I like it.
If you do feel a certain way,
I would tell you.
Please let me know. Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
For some fucking reason, I'm still in the back of my mind.
And Leah starts to lie and say, she is, she's just trying to take things slow. And I'm like, can we banish the word slow burner, taking things slow? I'm tired. I'm tired of these people making excuses for not liking people under the guise of being a slow burner. And all of the girls are also in a circle saying, it just doesn't seem like Leah is feeling Connor. And again, Leah likes the high. She likes the rush. So Nicole and Miguel are also talking. And at this point, he says that he's feeling torn between who he should actually pick. He says at this point he's not really feeling much of that spark with Liv, but he wants to get to know Nicole because she is his type, and he would like to get to know her on the outside. And Nicole is talking about how, she doesn't really get giddy with Kendall, even though she has the most in common with him. And we see that. I feel bad for Kendall because I do feel like Kendall just doesn't seem to have that connection with really anybody. But I'm not seeing it for him and Nicole either. And then these two, they kiss and kiss and kiss. So after the kiss, Nicole and Kaylor are in the dressing room talking, and she's saying oh my goodness, I kissed Miguel, this and that. Liv actually ends up coming up and she tells Liv, and then Kaylor finds out right then and there. And Nicole is worried about telling this to Kendall because, of course, they're together. And I think for him, he thinks it's going well. They love to do this season. They've done this with Cordell a lot too, where they'll pan over to Cordell, pan over to Kendall, being happy-go-lucky that they got their pairing, and the whole time their pair is like, I have the ick, I want somebody else. So, Cordell and Serena are talking, and these two seem good. They are flirting. It seems like the banter is there. Had I not known what Serena did originally to Cordell, I would have thought they were a fairly okay couple, but I'm still not buying it. I still want to know what kind of acting courses they gave Serena. And they kiss again. This time it is a longer kiss, so I don't know. I really don't know with these two where it is going, but it seems to be going somewhere. And Connor and Janae also finally have a talk.
Disagree.
Kind of disagree that I didn't express my
We're going
opinion.
to
I've
have to
told
agree
you.
to disagree because you're
I-
not understanding it from my
No.
side. It was always me asking you.
I think that
You don't
said,
have
"I'm
the
trying
balls to
talk
express
you."
yourself when I need you to,
Janae.
and you know that.
Janae.
That's why I have no respect for you
Janae.
anymore. We can stop having the conversation because you're
Janae.
gonna piss me. You're about to
No.
piss me off.
I understand.
No, you don't
I
understand
understand your
shit because you'll say you
perspective.
understand and
Yes,
then you're like,
I
I'm
do.
confused. No, you do not understand.
Finally. So Janae tries to confront Connor about never telling her specifically that he had feelings for Leah. And Connor is trying to talk. Janae is not having it. You know, she is saying that he doesn't respect her. He doesn't respect her. Connor's trying to say, but I did. Janae's like, no, you don't understand my point of view. I mean, Janae does not let him get a word in. A word in. And they just start fighting and squabbling and going back and forth, and the conversation goes legitimately nowhere. It's like, I think Janae, obviously, right, was just so upset and wanted to say her piece and wanted to sound off on Connor, and hey, I guess she got that. Y'all gonna learn that the train is an unpaid actor in my videos by now. And at this point, Ariana pulls up and she lets us know there is a dumping, that the 3 couples that were voted the lowest in the vote are going to be in danger. Let's get into it. So our safe couples were Liv and Miguel, because they were eliminated from the vote because Miguel just came. Serena and Cordell, which I was actually surprised about. But I do think people like Cordell. So I think Serena, Cordell, save your ass. Kaylor and Aaron. Okay, I mean, I think they're pretty harmless. I'm assuming no one voted them the lowest, but no one also voted them the highest, so I think they were fine. And Leah and Connor. I don't know. I was pretty surprised by that. So that left us in danger with Rob and Andrea, Janae and Hakeem, and Kendall and Nicole.
That decision will be made by your fellow Islanders.
Oh my.
And they deliberate, but basically the boys have to choose the boy to dump, and the girls have to choose the girl, which is crazy because I think they usually flip it. So I was like, oh, that's spicy. But after much deliberation, the boys do choose to dump Hakeem. I think that was to be expected. I feel like out of everybody, Hakeem didn't have really a connection with anyone. And I assume, and we see, because there was a lot of aftermath, but I believe that the boys were under the impression that the girls were going to dump Janae. Because the girls actually choose to dump Andrea. And this makes the guys irate.
Please, bro, please. Nah, bro. Please, bro. Nah.
Rob, just think about it.
What the fuck? No. No, dude. Yeah, fucking obviously.
He's literally got the strongest connection in here.
Stop. We had to
He's
make
got
a
one of the
decision.
strongest connections in here. Why would you literally knock Andrea out?
It was not easy for us. We didn't want to
What?
send
That makes no sense.
We don't want to send any
That
of
makes
them home.
no sense.
Yes, it does.
It was a hard decision for any of them, and we think just
Because they're not in a connection in here. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. It's your Love Island. You come in
okay,
here for
and they're all
connection.
here to find love.
Okay, well, good
So
luck.
you just get someone with a strong connection. That
Who
just
were
makes
we
no
meant to
sense.
dump? Who were we meant to
God.
dump? We wanted to keep all 3 girls, so please, please let me know who the fuck you thought where you wanted to go.
Obvious, they're talking about me.
I mean, the guys were really, really irate. Aaron was like, if I was up there, would you have dumped me knowing I have a great relationship with Kaylor? Rob has a literal meltdown. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Rob gets so mad. And the guys are really upset because they feel like Rob and Andrea have one of the strongest connections. What I don't understand with this whole thing is that the guys seem to forget that Rob ruffled the feathers of a lot of girls. The girls were very upset with Rob because of the way he treated Leah. And by proxy, I believe that also made it so that the girls were very upset at Andrea. At the end of the day, the girls voted based off of who their friend was. Is that fair? I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I don't know that this was the wrong decision. I love Janae. I still want to see Janae here. I want Janae to find her gang. So for me, I don't necessarily find the decision terrible, but I guess if you're voting based off of who has a strong connection, sure, maybe that was the wrong decision, but the guys were ridiculous. And Janae is standing up there, she's like, I know they're talking about me. I know they're talking about me. And I did not like the vitriol that the men had. The men were doing a little too much for me. I don't know. These men were a little sassy. They were doing a little bit too much for me because I did not like the way that they were coming at the girls for that decision. Andrea didn't really have a connection with them. And at the end of the day, you guys chose to vote on who had the strongest connection. They chose to vote based off of who they wanted to be in the villa. And I feel like neither one is wrong. Neither one of them is wrong. Because you also mean to tell me that y'all didn't vote Hakeem out because he's not really y'all's friend like that either? Be so for real. Rob and Kendall have been there the whole time. You guys are friends with them. You guys like them. And so you could pretend that it's, oh, because Hakeem had no connection. It's also because Hakeem's newer. And he's not y'all friend. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure why they're pretending that it's just solely strategic. So at this point, Rob threatens to leave. He says he's leaving. I'm like, go. Leave. If you're going to leave, leave. If you're going to leave, leave. And so he says he's going to leave. But we are left off on a cliffhanger. And to me, like, I didn't like it. I thought the boys were a little too zesty in this episode. Because at the end of the day, I feel like they're pretending that their decision was solely strategic. When at the end of the day, Rob and Andrea have ruffled a lot of feathers with people. And y'all kept them. You wanted to keep them here. I don't know. That's all I got, y'all. This episode was crazy. This dumping was insane. So as of right now, it's seeming that obviously Hakeem and Andrea are leaving and possibly also Rob. So we'll see tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I said, if you want to see perfect match, like my little bite-sized snippets, please follow my TikTok that I will put here again. And if you like this YouTube content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe and hit the bell button. Hit that bell button so you always know when I will upload, and I will talk to you guys in the next recap. Bye!